So eros have to do with affection, which comes along with sexual intercourse, intimacy among others. So that is it when we talk about eros. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Kofi.
Yep.
Sorry, Mr. Gbinu.
Anyone goes.
What is love?
Well, my boss has said a lot.
It's a very complicated word that frequently drops off the lips of many. Some say, I love music, and I say, I love candles. What do you also love? It's a beautiful moment here, and I'm just like a globe in the hands of my creator. Wherever he spins me, I gladly go. So my God has just spinned me, and I'm landing right here in the studio of V1 TV, bringing to you the maiden edition of Eros Talk Show. Eros is a talk show discussion delving into issues of relationship, romance, and other delicate matters of the heart. My name is Harriet Kiki Abude. You can always call me Kiki. So why don't you call your friends and families to join us here as we cruise the love boat here on Eros Talk Show. Eros is all mutual. You want to know all about Eros? We're going to take a quick break. When we return, I'm going to tell you all about Eros. Let's take a break. We'll be right back.
I remember them times for the ghetto there. Thanks for the super love.
My baby, I promise to make you my lover.
Need is your love, oh baby. So baby, don't dodge, just give me that, oh baby. All I ever need is your heart, oh. So give me that, oh girl, love me back, oh. 'Cause that is all I need.
V Extra, only on V1 TV. You can follow V1 TV on social media at Vota1 TVGH on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. And on Facebook, it's Vota1 TV. V1 TV, our heritage, our wealth.
Well, welcome back. If you're just joining us, we are here in the studio of V1 TV and having the maiden edition of Eros Talk Show. Before I introduce my special guest in the studio, I know most of you have not heard the word Eros or don't know the meaning of Eros. I would just like to give you a brief meaning of Eros. Eros, in the Greek mythological term, is a young god of love, the son of Aphrodite, who is always armed with arrows of love, beauty, desire, and shooting at its victim. So if you ever fallen in love, know that you are a victim of the god of love, Eros. So before I introduce my guest to you, I have special guests in the studio here. Welcome.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. How is your day?
Blessed.
Your family?
Everyone is fine.
Everyone is fine. You're looking so handsome.
Glory to God.
If you are single, I would have just accept your proposal now immediately. Okay. I have special guests in the studio here who will be educating us more on our topic for today on our maiden edition. And you want to know our topic for today? Our topic is love and emotion. Did you hear that? I said love and emotion. Ever fallen in love? Or you just have a feeling of emotion, then you said you are in love? Okay, we'll hear from our guest here to educate us more on love and emotion. So to my extreme right here is Reverend Gospel Courage, an apostle, a head pastor of the Goshen Ministries. You are welcome, Daddy.
Thank you.
Okay, and to my extreme left here is Mr. Kofi Binu. He's a teacher and an event MC. So if you organizing your programs with wedding, funerals and others, you can just call on Mr. Kofi Binu. He'll be there to make it happen all live. Yeah. Okay. You're welcome once again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Reverend.
Hello.
You know, I smell love in the air already. Okay. Mostly people always say, I love you, I love you. They don't know the true meaning of love. You'll be hearing of love, but they don't know the true essence of love. Today we want to talk about the meaning of love and emotion.
Okay.
But first of all, tell our viewers, what is love?
All right. Thank you very much for this opportunity, and we give all thanks to V1 TV for this privilege, and to our cherished viewers. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, when we talk of love, I think, as you rightly said, it's a complex thing to comprehend, because people have different perceptions and views about the word love. But I would like to come from the root word for love in the Greek word. The Greek has about 7 words that describe love.
7?
But I will talk about only 2.
Okay.
The first one, which is the show for which we are here,
yes.
Eros.
Eros. Yeah, Eros. Eros.
You talked about it a bit, but it simply means romantic love.
Wow.
An affectionate love due to beauty or anything that you've seen a lady or you've seen a gent, and because of the way he presents him or himself, you desire, that is Eros. Then the other one that I'm talking about now is agape, which is sacrificial, unconditional love.
Okay.
Yeah, so the two of them goes together as far as relationship and marriage is concerned, because I believe that when marriage and relationships are based on unconditional love, you'll be able to enjoy the Eros aspect of it very well. Yes.
Okay, so we want to talk about Eros.
Yes.
Yes, so our main focus is on, because our topic is all about, our program is Eros, so
yes.
And our topic for today is love and emotion. So
yes.
Let's delve much into Eros. Yes. So yes. Tell us briefly Eros. Yeah.
Yes. So as I said earlier, so Eros have to do with affection, which comes along with sexual intercourse, intimacy among others.
Okay.
So that is it when we talk about Eros. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Kofi.
Yep.
Sorry, Mr. Binu.
Anyone goes.
What is love?
Well, my boss has said a lot. It's a complex thing to define. It's a complex thing to understand, to grasp. But for me, I think love is action. If you love someone, there are actions that you will take towards the person. If you love something, there are actions that you will take towards that thing. If someone says he or she loves rice, you see that that person will take actions towards getting the rice to eat. If I love my wife, there are actions that I will take to prove to her that I love her. So for me, I think love is action.
With your action, as you said, action,
yes.
Can I also say I've seen a beautiful rose flower. I love this rose flower. The action I must take is to pluck it.
Of course.
If I pluck
that
it,
is what you want to do,
it will die.
There is definitely an action that you take towards someone or something that you love.
Okay.
And in this action, all other kinds of love come to play, whether eros or agape or whatever. They all come through the action. So me, I think love is action.
All right, viewers, we now know the meaning of love. We heard from Reverend Gospel and Mr. Binu. They've all explained what is love. So now you know the meaning of love. Now we want to get to emotion. Since our topic for today is love and emotions, we want to know the difference between love and emotion. So we're getting back to emotion. So what is emotion? What are emotion? You get to know. Reverend?
Hello.
What is emotion?
Yeah. Emotions. Very powerful.
Wow. I love that word, emotion.
Very powerful.
Quick.
Very powerful. You know.
Okay.
Emotions, when you look at the dictionary definition, it talks about a strong feeling such as happiness, hatred, sadness, excitement, fear, anger, among others.
Oh, anger is also included in the okay.
Yes. It comes as a result of what circumstances you are in, or the environment, or the presence that you find yourself in.
Is jealousy also got to do with
it can be part of it. It's part of it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is what it is when we talk of emotion. You know, so emotion comes with actions, actually. You know, when someone is emotional, let's say as a result of fear, let's say I fear snakes, and then all of a sudden a snake appears here. You know, you see how the feeling is like. You know, so it follows by action. So because of that fear, what are you going to do? Either you start running or you start calling for help. So emotions deal with actions. All right.
Thank you, Mr. Binu.
Emotions. They are a series of feelings. Feelings that come as a result of our day-to-day dealings, interactions, activities, and whatnot. And all these things come together to play a role in what we dispense as love, right? So we can also say that love is a series of emotions coming together.
Okay. All right. Okay, Reverend.
I can see you are confused.
Yeah,
I'm confused. Can you explain it?
Especially what you said, especially when we are addressing eros. You cannot talk about eros without emotion.
All right. Okay. So what does it mean to have strong emotions and feeling of love?
Yeah, to have a strong emotion
and feeling of love.
Feeling of love. I think earlier Mr. Gbinu said, or you did mention that if you see a flower and it's beautiful, and in fact you desire it, what you want to take action, you want it so badly. It's just like a young guy who has seen a beautiful lady and desire for him or her, and he's going to do everything to propose to the lady to have him. So the strong feeling of love and emotion is when the drive comes to achieve that which you desire.
Okay, you know, I want to ask this. I watch movies, and then I see, maybe, for example, a man says, okay, I love this lady, so I can't let another man have her. Another man also say, I love this lady, and whatever you love, you need to make that person thing happy or let it be. Can you educate us more the difference? Which one means true love here?
If you can come again with the question.
In this movie, this man says, I love this lady. I can't let another man have her. I want to marry her. Okay. This man, another man also says, I love this lady. And to him, he says, okay, whatever you love, you must let that thing be happy. So if the lady does not love him back, he can do whatever. You just want her happiness. Tell us between these two men.
All right.
How is true love displaying here? Is it the first man who says that I love this lady, I can't let another man have her, I need to marry her, or the other man who says I love this lady, and then whatever she wishes, she just wants her happiness? Who loves who? Like, what's the meaning of love here?
All right. You see, among these two people, they express two different kinds of love. The first one express erotic kind of love. The second one do have that erotic.
The first one who says, I can't let another
anyone have her.
Okay.
Okay. The second one says, I love her and I must attend to her happiness. All right? I must attend to her happiness. Now, the issue is that if the first person says, I will not let anybody have her, that is his drive. That is what he's filled inside. And he wants it. It's a strong feeling of love. He wants the lady for himself.
Is it, or can we say it's obsession? He's obsessed? So you mean that is erotic love?
Yeah, he want the lady for himself because he's in love.
Okay.
Due to probably what he has seen about the lady that got him attracted to the lady. So you want to have him. When you love something, you don't want anything. You don't want to lose that thing for anything.
As our God is a jealous God.
Okay. So then he wants to marry the lady. Well, he can go ahead and marry the lady. As to whether he's going to take care of the lady or not, that is a secondary issue. Okay. If we want to dive into it proper. Okay. The other person, I don't know whether he marries the lady and wants to make the lady happy.
Okay, he says that I love this lady, and the lady does not love him. So he says he wants her happiness.
Okay, so they are not necessarily.
So what kind of love is that?
They are not necessarily, married or.
Yes, because the first one says I can't let another man have her. Yeah. I want to marry this lady. Yeah. But the second man says that since the lady says I don't love you back, he says he loves her no matter what. He wants her happiness.
Yes, so that is what I'm saying, that this one talks about a bit of agape. He loved the lady, but the lady doesn't love him back. But because of that love he has for the lady, he wants to see the lady happy. So whether they are married or not, he wants to do everything possible that whatever the lady needs that will make her happy in life, he wants to provide. Okay, that is unconditional. That is unconditional.
Okay, so unconditional love.
Yes,
so it has nothing to do with erotic.
No, erotic can be part of it, but the center here is unconditional love, because he knows that he's not going to gain anything from the lady. Agape love does not receive payback, reward back. You understand? Okay. So he knows that he's not going to marry the lady.
Okay, so let's say the first one here has to do with erotic love, and the second one is agape love. Yeah. Okay, anyway, we are talking about eros here. The program is eros.
Yeah, of
intimacy,
course,
desire, beauty. We can blend it so that we educate the viewers. Viewers, I hope you are learning a lot. I'm learning a lot myself here, so don't go nowhere. Be there, right? Okay, Mr. Binu. Did you hear the question?
I heard it.
Okay, so on your part, what do you have to say?
I think I side in a way with Reverend on the issues raised concerning the two guys. But for me, the first guy who says, he loves the lady, he will not allow anyone. I think there is a bit of selfishness there.
Okay, it's love selfish.
Sometimes.
Yeah, it can be. It's
sometimes love, but love doesn't have to be selfish.
Sometimes
especially
love can be selfish.
Eros
love.
Yeah, it can be selfish.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I see a bit of selfishness there as to whether what he says he would do for the lady, blah blah blah, whether it will happen or not, we can put that aside and discuss for another day.
Yeah.
But the second guy, there is unconditional love there. He is not thinking of what he will gain. He is not thinking of what he will get. He's only thinking of the lady's happiness, the lady's joy, the lady's welfare. And so whether the lady agrees or not with the love, he does want to do anything for the lady. There is unconditional love on the side of the man. Now if the lady intends receiving those things from this guy, then that one too can be another discussion. So there is unconditional love. Okay. And then in the first one, there is selfishness. There is selfishness there, because why would you want something and you don't want any other person? It's just relationship. Okay. If it is marriage, it's a different ball game. Okay, because I can be married to a woman and will allow another man to have access to her. Okay, this is relationship. Okay, you are not the owner. Okay, you are not the bona fide owner.
Okay.
Of the person.
Okay. Thank you. But I want to move to this question. But before I move to the question, how will you know someone loves you? I love citing certain examples. Okay. Let's say there's this young lady and this man. Okay, this man pays school fees or have done favors for this girl in so many ways. I don't want to move into marriage, but let's talk of a relationship here. So this young man takes good care of this young lady.
Okay.
This lady now says it's that love. I want to be with this man. The man also say, I love you, that is why I'm taking good care of you. Will I say it's obsession or love? How will you know that someone like, how would the young lady know this man really loves her? Is it because by giving gifts or other little favors? Is it like, how will you know someone loves you? I just said that example, but how will you know someone loves you?
Yeah, I think that's a good question, you know, and the example too is very powerful. You see, love, the receiver of love can identify whether